A very hearty good morning to everyone present here. This is Juhishana and I wish you a very happy feast day of St. John Bosco on behalf of the entire auxiliary family. Before starting with today's celebration, I would like to say a few words about John Bosco. John Melchior Bosco, popularly known as Don Bosco, was an Italic Roman Catholic priest, educator and writer of the 19th century. While working in Turin, where the population suffered many ill effects of industrialization and urbanization, he dedicated his life to the betterment and education of street children, juvenile delinquents, and other disadvantaged youth. He developed teaching methods based on love rather than punishment, a method that came to be known as the Salesian preventive system of education, which is making a difference in the lives of today's youth. He is a beacon guiding all of us in this disturbing time. John Bosco wanted the young people to pray sincerely and keep it above everything. Let us all join our hands, close our eyes, and delve into a deeper sense of purpose and clarity with a prayer.
O glorious Saint John Bosco, we pray to you in these trying times to be our guide and lead the way. The challenges that today's youth faces are innumerable. They are lost in the maze of confusion all around. Trust them with your healing hands and uplift their space, so that they may overcome all the obstacles which block their way. Be the beacon of life and lead us to glory. Amen.
Music is a language of the universe. Almost every task in our life is incomplete without the flow of music. So here comes the singers to enhance the fervor of divinity which has already been created. With this, I would like to call Anandita, Susovana and Srijita for the prayers.
We thank you, Lord, for Don Bosco. In him we see wonders of your love. You fill him with gifts of nature and of grace to lead younger people their homeward. Enables us to be his lovers, faithful to the service of you, overcoming hardships with fondness, with hearts filled with your love. Thank you, Lord, for Don Bosco. In him we see the wonders of your love. You filled him with gifts of nature and of grace to lead young people to their home above. To lead young people to their home above. To lead young people to their home above.
What a phenomenal performance was given by them. A big round of applause for them. Dance offers a medium of reflection that opens the soul to insight and strength. It is another means to connect to whatever is spiritual. So with this, I would like to call my fellow mates to take us all to a greater level of godly experience.
Jesus every day. Everybody and pray. Let's follow Jesus every day. Everybody, I'll follow Jesus every day. Like Mama Mary, I hope and pray. Everybody, I'll follow Jesus every day. Like Mama Mary, I hope and pray. Let's follow Jesus every day. Let's follow Jesus every day. Let's follow Jesus every day. Let's follow Jesus every day.
Performance. The dance moves were so synchronized and graceful. Don Bosco's august personality and his glorious contribution to the youth is such that it would take hours to recount. Next, we have a beautiful video presentation by Samarpita, which is a humble endeavor to give a glimpse of the life and works of Don Bosco.
John Bosco, the father and teacher of youth, is also known as Giovanni Melchiorre Bosco or Don Bosco. He was born in Becchi, Italy on August 16, 1815. As a young boy, John attended church and became very devout. When he was 9, John had the first of several vivid dreams that would influence his life. In one dream, he encountered boys playing. Among these boys, he saw a great, majestic man and woman. The man told him that in meekness and charity, he would conquer these, your friends. The lady said, "Be strong, humble, and robust. When the time comes, you will understand everything." Not long afterward, John witnessed a traveling troupe of circus performers. He realized if he learned their tricks, he could use them to attract others and hold their attention. One evening, John staged a show for the kids he played with. At the end of the show, he recited a homily and invited his neighbors to pray with him. This led him to recognize the call to become a priest. In 1835, he entered the seminary, and after 6 years of study and preparation, he was ordained a priest. His first assignment was in the city of Turin. John, now known as Father Bosco, went off to work with the poor children. He started to meet with the boys where they worked and played to help them from ending up in the deplorable prisons. He also sought work and housing for the boys who needed it. By the 1860s, Father Bosco and his mother, known as Mama Margarita, were responsible for lodging 800 boys. Father Bosco identified boys he felt would make good priests and encouraged them to consider a vocation in the priesthood. In 1859, Father Bosco established the Society of St. Francis de Sales. John Bosco died on January 31st, 1888. He was beatified in 1929 and canonized in 1934 by Pope Pius XI. St. John Bosco is the patron saint of apprentices, editors and publishers, school children, magicians, and juvenile delinquents. His feast day is celebrated on January 31st.
The more we are listening about the remarkable life of Saint John Bosco, more curious we are becoming to know more about this grand personality. So here comes my fellow mate with some information about the friend of youth, Don Bosco.
John Melchior Bosco, also known as Don Bosco, was born on 16th August 1815 in Castelnuovo, Piedmont, Italy. He was an Italian Roman Catholic priest, educator and writer of the 19th century. He developed teaching methods based on love rather than punishment, a method that became known as the Salesian preventive system. Together with Maria Domenica Mazzarello, he founded the Institute of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, now commonly known as the Salesian Sisters Don Bosco, a religious congregation of nuns dedicated to the care and education of poor girls. He taught Dominic Savio, of whom he wrote a biography that helped the young boy be canonized. He is one of the pioneers of mutual aid societies that were initiated as collaborative financial support to young migrant Catholic workers in the city of Turin. Don Bosco had a special place in his heart for young people, especially young people who were far away home or living on their own. He himself had left home at a very young age and moved to Turin in order to go to school. Dominic Savio was an Italian student of St. John Bosco. He was studying to be a priest when he became ill and died at a very young age of 14, possibly from pleurisy. Michael Manconi was an Italian adolescent student of St. John Bosco. After making exceptional improvements in his behavior and character, he died due to gastric hemorrhage at 14 years of age. Michael Mangoni was one of the 3 students that John Bosco considered to be a saint. On 18th April 1869, 1 year after the construction of the Basilica of Mary Help of Christians in Turin, Don Bosco established the Association of Mary Help of Christians, connecting it with commitments easily fulfillment by most common people to the spirituality and the mission of the Salesian congregation. The Association of Mary Help of Christians was found to promote the veneration of the Most Holy Sacrament and Mary Help of Christians. He died on 31st January 1888 at the age of 72 in Turin, Italy. He was beatified on 2nd June 1929 in Rome by Pope Pius XI.
What a beautiful speech by Shoroshini. She deserves a big round of applause. Classical music expresses the deepest thoughts of civilization. Through their music, composers paint a picture of the society and times in which they lived. Now we have our fellow instrumentalists up here on the virtual stage to steal our hearts away with their melodious tunes.
up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is getting heavy, can't hit the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat treated like money. This go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. There light, sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball.
This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat to change like money. This go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I glow. Let's go! 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, life is dynamite. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Let's go! 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, life is dynamite. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. 'Cause I'm in stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. This is so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul.
That was a sensational and breathtaking performance by the duo. We are almost at the end of our celebration now. I would like to invite Swagata to extend the vote of thanks.
A graceful and warm morning to our Reverend Sister Superior, Sister Principal, all the sisters, teachers, and my beloved friends. It is my privilege to have been asked to deliver the vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of Red House and the entire fraternity of Auxilium Convent School Barasat, extend my heartfelt devotion and gratitude to the Lord Almighty. Furthermore, I extend my prayers to Don Bosco for constantly being our guiding light through the way of our lives. I extend my heartiest gratefulness request to our Reverend Sister Superior, Sister Principal and all the sisters for being a part of this occasion and thereby enlightening it with their grace and wisdom. I express my deep gratitude to all the teachers for their cooperation and constant guidance. I also thank all the exuberant participants for keeping their spirits high and making this feast a successful one. Days like these are meant to make us commemorate and reflect on the sacrifices and noble deeds of our founders, leaders and patrons. It is because of the tree that they planted, we all are able to sit under its branches and enjoy the shadow. It is because of the vision that they have instilled in the society, we all are driven by the positivity and righteousness. So on this note of divinity and gratitude, I end my vote of thanks by once again conveying my appreciation and by spreading all the positivity that this day has to offer. Thank you.